Hello everybody, how you all doing?
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes, we are
the Commonsensesisters.
My name is Yo-Yo.
My name is Ella.
Is it just Ella?
Ella Obiana.
Well, if you're meeting us for the first time, you're welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
To all the returning squad members, those who subscribe to our channel and been watching and keeping up with all our videos, we welcome you. For all those who newly subscribed,
we see you.
We'll see you and we welcome you. Let
obedience.
us know. Fellow obedience and disobedience and aspiring obedience. So just make sure you let us know in the comment section. You are highly welcome. Today is going to be a very heavy day. There's going to be a lot of intellectual water. Intellectual water holds no boundaries. So we don't know how the cable is going to run, but we're going to wire it. Yeah, this is our reaction. This reaction you are seeing here, it is our reaction. So yeah, and this one is pure reaction. This is from last week's live show.
Yeah, this is from last week's live
show. Anyways, before we get into the show, we have the regularly scheduled announcements.
Yes, for everybody.
Just so that those who are newly joining the live show for the first time, they can get acquainted. Hey, I'm getting some accent. Get acquainted
with what's going on.
Yeah, with the rules and regulations for the show.
All right, squad obligations. So normal rules, things could get hectic in here. So remember to be respectful, be open-minded, stay on topic, don't use bad words. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I mean, why not? Why not?
That's just common
Why
sense.
not? Why will you be here?
If you are not subscribed, is that not? That is
what's going on?
You are lacking common sense. If you are not subscribed.
You are disobedient. Yeah, you're lacking behind.
Well, yeah, you should subscribe, okay?
What's ahead? Turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever we post our videos or whenever we're live like this. Hit the like button and remember to share with all your friends and enemies. Next is if you're new to the channel, you can visit the About page to learn about the Common Sense Sisters and the Common Sense Squad. Our community page is where we update everything when we're going live or different things that are happening.
Yeah, like the live show link now is in the community tab.
We always update the community page all the time. The playlist is filled with so many fun videos for you to go through and watch them and watch the ads while you're at it. And finally, you can find us on different social media platforms. Common Sense Sisters, Common Sense Sis, everywhere you go. And yeah, that's pretty much it for
this. So today's topic, the title of today's, something incited today's topic. And the title of today's topic is the divisive tribalism. We have addressed tribalism back in 2020. Tribalism is a very big deal in Nigeria. And not everybody has the God's sensical doings to address it head on. So we had addressed tribalism. You can look at your screen now. Back in 2020, ahead of time, because we know say wahala dey front.
You know that we see the future, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We are. You
we are so. We see us.
So yeah, but today we are going. The topic is the tribalism, the divisive poison of Nigerian political elites in the face of hope, justice, and truth.
Yeah.
We all know what is going on in Nigeria. Even if you are not living in Nigeria, your spirit, wherever you are living,
you don't know what's going on.
This is what's going on. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
And just like anything in life, when you are about to make it to the top, bad belle people will look for a way to drag
bad
you down.
Energy.
Bad belle people will look for a way to drag you down. In this case, is the Nigerian political elite and those who have been assigned to take responsibility for certain areas in the Nigerian space. So, before we get into what tribalism means, I want to define tribe for you in our own definition.
Yes.
Right? What's a tribe? As a human being, you are born into a tribe, and that's your core identity. Right? It's what defines your culture. It's what defines your value. It forms your foundational ideologies, your values, and your belief system.
Yeah.
So you will hear people are very, oh, my tribe, this is my tribe.
This is me,
this is where I'm from. Like me now, I would tell you, say, Omo,
we are Robo
girls. Wonderfully made, beautifully made Robo girls that do not take nonsense from a living.
For a living.
Don't say, no, where Robo come from. Data said, aka worry. That's it. So that's our identity and all those things. And it's a good thing. I think every human being on earth is born into a tribe.
Yeah, having it. Name! Oh my God!
It's been a while. We have missed you.
Greetings, sis. Oh my God.
We have missed you.
Thank you for watching all our videos. Oh.
We are back with full force.
Back by Papa Man.
We are back this era that we are back in this for is intellectual water.
Yes. This era. In case you don't know, please look at this picture on your screen very well. We have met with the incoming president of Nigeria. So the common sense sisters that you used to know then, we are not the same. We are not the same. So please address us as such. Abi, right on.
So I've defined what tribe is. Everybody, you know your tribe. Abi, out of your tribe, supposed to come out good thing in which you are supposed to be the one to carry it. Let's go down to tribalism. Now, tribalism, there is the positive side and there is the negative side.
Facts.
We are focusing on the negative side. If you want to know what the positive side is, Google is your friend.
Google is your friend.
The matters arising, we are focusing on the negative side. Now, according to Google research, right, the negative aspects of tribalism are often fueled by competition, I would add, unhealthy competition.
Yes.
And the perception of a common threat. They promote fear, anxiety, prejudice, and all of which makes us more susceptible to fake news. Today, we are tearing apart fake news, as we've always done, right? Propaganda and conflict. Tribalism can take many forms in our modern society.
Yes, make I put a picture.
Yep. Now, as you see, this picture on the screen was created by the Common Sense Sisters back in 2020 after we did our research. We sectioned it into what we call economic tribalism, ethnic tribalism, and relationship tribalism. Today, we are addressing what is on the left.
If you are using this poster anywhere, give credit to where it is due, which is the Common Sense Sisters. Thanks.
Now we are addressing political tribalists. In fact, I need to add another number 4 as religious tribalism. I will update the poster.
That exists.
So you can see what's there. Of course, that's our Nigerian flag, and these things are existing in different aspects of your lives or our lives.
Yes.
You can identify just by seeing it. Good. In this case, if you want to know how far and how in depth we went into the tribalism thing, you can go into the community tab and then go and watch the
tribalism video. This is what the thumbnail looks like. So if you just Google Common Sense Sisters tribalism, you will find it. It's 37 minutes long and it's very informative. So that goes into
there. You will see what an Igbo man did to Almanjiri boys.
Yes.
Just go and watch it there.
Yes. Okay.
But today I want to let you know that tribalism didn't just come from the sky. It is not outside that brought tribalism. It is within and is still existing in the culture. And it started from way before even the Nigeria that we are knowing today. We have told people on this channel that there are good ancestors and the ancestors that are not good.
Ancestors of doom. Yeah.
And it's very terrible when people hold position of authority or power, then they get to use their mouth to speak in public, and that whatever they say holds a lot of power.
Yeah.
And people or their followers, that's what they absorb and they take it as the right thing.
Exactly.
We are and we're not saying that every aspect of an individual is bad, but this aspect we are going to draw.
And it's pointless.
We are going to draw the history. Let's take you back in time, and I want you to watch this video and listen very carefully to it. I don't know what year it was shot, but obviously I wasn't born by this time.
Yeah, we're not born by that time.
And we will trace it down to the effect it's still having today.
How it lingers.
All
right, everybody. Somebody's commenting. Who's commenting? Okay.
Yeah, that's
them. Okay. All right. So let's watch this video together.
Talks about killing your premier. Add on top of that the North's general hate of the East, and you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions coming out with the...
All right, so that's it for that first video.
I think some people have come in.
Digest it.
Presido.
Hello, Presido. Welcome. Running kitty.
You the wrong kitty. We appreciate you.
Yes, so
we appreciate you.
Christina, what a very evil thing. How can you say
Amadu Bello?
It's my distance. For a full country.
Amadu Bello say he dey tell white.
Say northerners.
He say when you put Igbo people anywhere,
they dominate.
They dominate. How they dominate? Not be hard work. Now people they work, they make your states progress.
And if you say good thing, why not emulate it?
Why is it that people find it difficult to replicate good thing? That's number one statement to ancestor made, because it's already dead. Number two, later some of you will come here and be running your mouths. Hey, now the colonial masters, now they press us, now they press our neck. One of your own Nigerians said, Northern and first. He said,
and the white man, the British man asked him. So you are saying when you came into power, you filled the whole place with Northerners. What about other Nigerians? Would this not bring a problem in the future? How do you think you can go about this? He said that's the goal. The goal is for it to be Northerized. And if anything is Northerners first, then after the Northerners, then they bring an expatriates. Expatriates. Hire them on contracts. On contracts. If there's no expatriates, then they will bring another Nigeria.
If those of you that lived in Nigeria before you migrated, and those of you that are living in Nigeria now watching us, this thing has been going on even before you were born.
They foresaw it now. That's what's happening now.
So you will see, even in terms of just basic contracts, that's how it has been rolling. Not based on integrity.
Even in schools,
not based on
the quota system. The quota system is higher for the South than it is in the North. I mean, why should me as a Southerner, if I'm scoring 300 and something in JAM, it's 200 and something in JAM. No, 100 and something in JAM, because that's a bad distance. 100, let's say 140 in your JAM result.
Of course.
If a Southerner should score that, it's more difficult for them to go to school than if a Northerner should score that same score, all because of the quota system. These are the problems that we're talking about.
So you can see.
Hi,
Mary, how are you? So you can see that this thing not start.
It's not today.
This bad behavior did not start today, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
They plant the seeds.
And instead of them to be multiplying goodness, they multiply evil. But you know what happens? When you stifle economic growth, your people suffer. Your people, you go suffer. It's happening in Nigeria. It has been happening. You will hear where people say, these contracts, they will pay behind the scene. Oh, I will get this block or get this block. You don't qualify for it. It's not, many of them not based on integrity.
Or their brother, their sister, my sister picking, my brother picking.
When you know you are not qualified, a whole country, 9 ancestors sit down.
They play politics.
They tell British person, say, Northern first,
expatriate second,
then the rest of Nigeria.
And we are here talking about racism in the West.
And you are opening your teeth to be talking about racism. When tribalism, they press you for neck that we have not addressed. As they always say, if you don't curb bad behavior,
if you don't cut the neck, like you cut the snake head, from the get-go, it will just a big.
It will multiply, and it will steal the future. It will steal the destiny and the future of many generations, even those unborn. And it is happening in 2022.
Now, very nice.
Never underestimate desperate people. People that have no conscience, people that have no value, they have no ethic. They are not accountable to anything, even to their own self. They are not accountable to anything.
How can you not see somebody as a human being first? Then as a Nigerian, we are looking at them, Igbo people. And it's all, why is it always Igbo people? Why is it always Igbo people? And the funny part about this thing is that this tribalism does not even end in Nigeria.
No.
Some people carry it on their back to the West here. We have experienced it here in Canada.
They talk more for the continent. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody that looks like you, me and you. What is separating the language that we
And
speak
the
and the
religion.
food that we eat? That is the only thing, no. Something that's supposed to make us big. Let's share our culture together and make money off of it.
So when you have a leader like this, talking to a foreigner, then you want me.
Other Nigerians are treated as second-class citizens in their own country.
That is exactly the message from Ahmadu Bello's talk.
Yeah.
Now ancestor, I go to call him. Ancestor. That is that, and it has been replicating in Nigeria. It's been replicating
because that's how people are groomed. That's how the mindset
is groomed. Yes. So people think that so they mistake the loyalty for analyzing and critiquing integrity.
Yeah, they can't think. People can't think for themselves.
Like if he's not a perfect person, that statement he has made is wrong. It's very, very wrong. But then to people, you use culture to press you and say, "Who are you to question your elder?"
They know the adults.
What your elder
sitting down
is you cannot see even if you climb the rock.
You cannot stand and see.
Today we dey drone everything.
How many people they climb the rock tree today? That's a quick question now.
We are droning everything. Now that behavior has transgressed. It has multiplied down.
Greetings.
Neka, we have missed you people too.
Amaka is saying, and when the so-called Igbo people say, okay, make we come out and go away, everyone go this one Nigeria.
If we start to talk,
that one will not be able to finish this live show.
If we start to talk, I just want you to think.
Now this is historical. This is before I
was born, because now black and white.
Yes,
obviously. This is before
or early 20. Yeah.
So you can see where he's going.
When we go to press, people say they carry Ahmadu Bello, Tafawa Balewa, and Nnamdi Azikiwe. Say they go, Elizabeth go ask for independence. This is what Ahmadu Bello was taking.
Instead
of thinking of one Nigeria,
they share Africa continent. When they share the continent, when they share the countries, the continent of the sitting of the table inside. But where the African leaders not sitting down there, what did they do?
They sell us now. But when Igbo person do something and he yields money, you want to eat from inside. You want to eat from inside. Anyways. Let's continue to
take you to
days affairs.
2022, September 2022. This one just happened. Amaka is saying something.
Say that who you are question. Oh, when they are sitting down, and they're very stupid statement. Because there are many foolish.
They question my elder? If you cannot answer the question, I just conclude that you are dumb. That is it. There are two things involved. If you don't have the answer to the question, you say, I don't have the answer to the question.
We can figure it out.
Self-respect.
We can figure it out.
I respect you. But if you try to wash me for that, you can't even wash me. It's not possible. No. If you try to wash or dodge the question, then I know that you're a dull person. Yeah. So let's take it to 2022.
This one,
week,
as of Monday and this Sunday of this week, this is what somebody had
to say.
This person does not even deserve it. Watch it.
I support Tinubu. You like it or not, I don't care. You know me, I am not afraid. You know why? Because if I say another Yoruba person, I will support. That is the only Yoruba person I am saying. Hear me. Journalists, if you want to write. If you want to attack me, attack me. I am not a bastard. I cannot be a Yoruba boy and go and vote for Igbo. I'm not afraid. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I have not eaten from Tinubu money. I'm not asking him for money. And I will never ask him for money. I don't need his help. God is my helper. But I am a prophet. If you are one of the youths they are bribing, or some people they are gathering together.
That's the end of this foolish video.
Prophet of doom. I don't have any problem with whoever he wants to support.
Mr.
That's it.
Mr. I cannot be a bastard.
I cannot be a bastard. When people are fighting their conscience, they don't know where they abuse themselves.
You are a mumu.
You are a mumu. We dey talk about her now. He's saying we should talk about it. We are all dissecting this thing.
Nigerians,
how can you call yourself a bastard?
He says he's not a bastard.
He
So
says,
you cannot support somebody that's not Yoruba. Is it all the Yoruba people that born you?
mm-hmm.
Is it, first of all, why should the fate of a nation hang on tribe?
Yeah.
Nigeria
The decision to vote somebody
Nigeria is in a freaking
into
mess.
power.
Mr. Macaroni was saying this on Twitter about, oh, you are very sick, you are on life support. There's one surgeon, only one surgeon that can heal you, that can take you through this surgery and help you through your journey to healing. Then the surgeon comes and you're asking the surgeon, oh, surgeon, you know I'm a Yoruba man, surgeon, where are you from? Are you a Igbo?
You're born Yoruba.
Oh, you're a Igbo. Igbo cannot touch me. Igbo cannot touch me. I can collect money from Igbo, but Igbo cannot operate on me. I will wait for the Yoruba doctor. You are a madman. Say, oh, I'm a prophet. Who gives a rat's ass?
He did not define the prophet. He's a prophet of doom.
Nah, David. And we don't know the hemp.
He's a prophet of doom. And people sit down for the church, they play keyboard.
They interpret them. Those are people that they probably have issues.
Yes.
When they go out, when you step out, how many Igbo people have caused you problem? As they are stepping out, Lagos states when they were selling people's impounded vehicles for low amount of money. Not the Yoruba they do them. When people do you wrong, why are you thinking about tribe first? You are suffering. You don't have light today. Is it an Igbo person that caused your suffering? Somebody is very competent, the most competent person, and the only thing that you can think about with your one-note brain is tribe. You don't have sense. If nobody tell you, I'm telling you.
My thing is that I always say this: if you're supporting a candidate, advertise the candidate.
Advertise them.
You don't come and be opening your mouth and be talking anyhow.
Beyond Yoruba, what else is your candidate? Now Yoruba, I'm shop for breakfast.
No, it's okay if you want to. If he say he won't vote because the person is Yoruba,
that's fine. But to come and say you're not a bastard,
meaning what?
As I'm waiting now.
Meaning
why
what?
Why don't you say you're not a bastard? You cannot vote for Mohausa. Why? Why must it be Igbo?
Why? If you get liver, why not?
Why not talk?
Why not to say no?
People are there now. They run.
They go slice and they go slice. They go. You cannot say it. Not get liver. You cannot say it. You carry. You stand wherever you did. They yarn of pattern. But why you want to trend?
I don't need anything from Tinubu. God is my helper. Which of the gods?
Where everybody know their God. I don't care whether you need from Jagaban or you don't need from Jagaban. Now the bastard part now they address. Baba, I will not use
Association
my
of Shawo political
Congress. But you have chosen your parts. My problem is suffering. The foolish sheeps that are inside that place.
Playing the piano. Say yes.
And listening.
And suffering.
This is an aspect of tribalism.
And suffering. On those church that they went to go and massacre people. Who went to go and massacre them?
Exactly. Who? Did they say if you are Yoruba, come outside?
I be all the people that are kidnapping up and down everywhere. When SARS hold young men, you didn't come and say, wait, oh, you are Igbo. You will pay small money. Yoruba will pay small money. I be when Yahoo person do you Yahoo, they will come, okay, Igbo Yahoo, Yoruba Yahoo, Hausa Yahoo,
Delta Yahoo. So when you have somebody like this, and people listen to him.
As of 2020, this is Sunday, Monday,
2022. This thing just came out this week. When we're in September. These are people that are lost. They are so lost. They have been bought. They have sold their conscience. They have integrity. They don't deserve to be in public space, to be opening their stinking mouth to be talking rubbish. But who am I to say that? He's in his comfort zone. Now the people when they follow him.
He can say whatever he wants to say. At the end of the day,
but the other side, but the foolishness of it all, he's a foolish man for that statement that he made, especially the bastard part. He's a foolish man. And those of you that will be thinking that all the nonsense you are doing, as long as you are using technology, we are seeing everything. Whatever is hidden will come to light. Whatever is hidden will come to light. Those of them, instead of you to be planning how you will promote your own candidates, you sit down how you will make your own people to continue to suffer and be matching them.
We have said it on this one before. Said Nigerians have abused WhatsApp. Like people have, some people have destroyed. The purpose for which WhatsApp was created, they're not going to use that for good thing. No. Use your WhatsApp. Your candidate now. No, they're going to use the WhatsApp. Candidates will not get structure.
Now we're taking to the next Aproko WhatsApp. Wait till they talk for WhatsApp.
And the full video of what we're going to be playing is on Injinje Media TV. If you guys want to go and watch it, where Peter Obi was in Belgium and he was speaking to the people. But let us watch this part again. Still on tribalism.
These are things that will change. Let me show you a WhatsApp. Let me read out the WhatsApp for you. Let me just show you WhatsApp I sent to someone. Is there anybody here who can read very well? And everybody will hear him? Yes. This is a WhatsApp sent by Tinubu's group. No, read it out. I want you to read it out. Everybody can.
Power glad label.
No.
Okay.
Just read out what it says.
Yoruba, shine your eyes on. If you vote for Peter Obi, is automatically voting for seaport in south and southeast. Then the Igbos will stop coming to Lagos State to invest. Rather, they will go to Delta and River State. They may even stop building houses in Lagos. It will affect a lot of Yorubas. Yoruba know.
This is your contract. He don't see the value of let's have something better. He leaves all the confusion. And that's it. And he will support it. I'm not sorry, I'm not using it.
No, that's okay.
He will support him.
That's okay.
Once he comes here and give him money, he said Jagaban is the best candidate. Even when the man is not well. That's the problem of the country. That's the problem. He has to ask himself a question. Hey, he will tell you. Somebody said to me, this candidate, they were the people who fought our budget to a standstill. I said, okay. And he even lost everything.
We'll end it there. Send it there.
Yeah.
My one question is, there are other people in this contest too. They know how some Abi Fulani or wherever the other candidates come from. Why are the haters particular about
Nigerians very
thing? Like,
why do they
problem?
Hate or dislike? Why they are not hate? Why are they afraid of the Igbos?
Yes, it's like
why are you afraid of people that are hardworking? And why are you trying to limit? Why are you trying to see a country's problem as based on tribe? I hear people say that, oh, I'm voting for this person because I think the person just has more capacity to win. And then
the tribe thing is even annoying because like, okay, you don't want an Igbo person to win. But you want them to come and be investing in your state.
Exactly. So you want to be using
their money.
You want to use their roro and their skills.
You want to be eating their money. Question. Oh, Igbo people will stop coming to Lagos because they will not have seaports in their place. And so what? If they have seaports in their place, that's what water is for.
You want they use their roro. They use their this thing. Like,
when people were trying to get their PVCs from INEC, when the restriction was still open and the hurdles that they were facing in Lagos State. So you want Igbo investment. You want Igbo to come and develop your state. But you don't want them to be in power. And
time again, I've said it. This election is coming. It is not based on tribe. Common sense will tell you that it is based on character. It is based on competence. It is based on capacity and to rule that is verifiable, that is reliable, that you can go and see that, okay, this has been done in the past by this particular individual. I have asked the questions and this candidate has answered. Bring your seat. No, on a day different parts of Nigeria, they fake PVC up and down.
With your structures, you are attacking people that don't have structure. I mean, okay, Igbo person cannot win. Okay, promote your own that can win.
And why you?
It's what you spend your data on.
And my thing is that they will sit down, they say, oh, Yoruba, Yoruba is not so suffering.
I don't know.
I mean, the suffer that they share and say this tribe suffer past, not this tribe.
On evil suffering, perhaps, maybe.
Or is the insecurity not taking down everybody? Are we not
I mean, Northerners, are they not suffering too?
Exactly.
The headquarters of banditry.
Exactly.
If it is not, when the farmers cannot, we put out a video here now, farmers cannot go to the market to farm. They can't, they say when they have a farm, they have to share it into four. The one that they will have, the one that they will farm on, the one they will give to the bandits and the headsmen, and the one that when they farm on it, the bandits and the headsmen, they will be eating there with their cows and everything. And whenever they even farm on their own produce, they have to give out of their harvest tax to the bandits.
So the pain and the suffering is everywhere.
Peter Obi said this thing, show me bread that is cheaper in the north and is cheaper in the south.
There's none.
Common sense.
Will not let them.
Sense.
And some Nigerians will know when you are supposed to use your eruru. No, I said it last week that Nigerians, many of us are suffering from RPTSD, repetitive post-traumatic stress disorder. Where you are used to pain, where you are used to mediocrity, you are used to seeing yourself as less.
When you see someone that will show you love, you are afraid. Oh no, it's too good to be true. Oh, this person showing me love, they're Igbo. I don't like the taste of Igbo love.
You know, say something go there inside.
I'm used to my own tribal love. Foolishness of the highest.
So why?
When before the war, nobody cares about where you're from.
Nobody.
Oh, you're Nigerian. When you dey travel, not be Nigerian passport, you dey travel. Is it Yoruba passport, or is it Igbo passport, or Hausa passport? Hey, they don't even think about the rest of Nigeria. They don't think about the rest of Nigeria.
As the matter is going, we have to expect anything from this election. It has already started from this upcoming election. This campaign is by the end of the month. These opposition people, they will do anything. They will do anything, but we remain focused. There are different departments of obedience, and there are other people that have civic responsibility, where they go and investigate.
Now we're moving away from the tribalism, kind of going into the non-independent National Electronic Commission.
Before we get there, we have to give you the wisdom from an ancestor to quench all this tribalism. People who are suffering from tribalistic syndrome by birth and by choice, you have to listen to the statement of this ancestor, because now ancestor will get common sense. Now the information that was supposed to be shared. Please put it there.
Can I read it, or do you want me to read it? Okay. So, words of wisdom. If you are emotionally attached to your tribe, religion, or political learning to the point that truth and justice become secondary considerations, your education is useless. Your exposure is useless. If you cannot reason beyond petty sentiments, you are a liability to mankind.
Now, let me read the pidgin version. Because some people will say, oh, Chuba Okadibo. Some people will say, oh, this thing is too much. Pidgin version. If you know, say they attach your emotion to your tribe, your religion, or your political leaning, so the truth and justice just become nonchalant to your body. You know your care. You know they consider. If you go school, now useless education come out for your body. You
waste money now.
If you travel, because now be exposure, now useless exposure you don't get. If you not feel reason beyond petty sentiments, tribalism included, you are a liability to mankind, which means that you useless.
You are a waste.
You are a waste.
A total waste product.
You are a waste.
A matter, you don't occupy space.
You are a waste.
You don't get sense.
You are a waste. And the thing when they pay me, they say that they multiply this waste. They multiply.
That's the thing. Now evil spreads faster.
Yes.
Evil spreads faster. Thank God for Peter Obi, because now good we dey see am. We are not seeing good.
Let me say something. Say we have to stay positive. Of course,
yes, we have to. But we go drag
them.
People when they hear words, because we cannot let them go scot-free.
We go drag them and we drum in the things about common sense for it to go viral.
The voices of the good has to overshadow, has to over-echo the ones.
So no time to check time. Not anywhere you see say Chris, they happen for nonsense, corrosive information. It is your responsibility as a human being to correct it, whether by action or by speaking or by writing. It is your responsibility to debunk it. Like I saying that it's one thing for Peter Obi to win. It's another thing to change the mentality of our people.
Exactly.
Why are some of our people so gullible to know? Then gullible past gullibility. Follow, and most people are so used to following evil.
They can't help it. It's like they can't help themselves.
Why are you attracted to pain? Why are you attracted to suffering?
Bad things.
Why are you attracted to evil? Why are you attracted to things that don't give you joy or happiness?
You don't like a human being because of the way they speak. Because
the way
that's
they
what
dress,
speaking,
how hardworking they are,
and food that we eat,
and how hardworking they are.
If somebody's hardworking, will you not go there and say, "Oh, my brother, teach me"?
If you get company, some people are even foolish because they even have company and they practice nepotism and tribalism. But if you have a company and you want it to move to last beyond your stay on this earth, what will you do? You will hire the right candidates. You will go and get recommendations. You will test them. You will test them verbally. You will test them emotionally.
Based on their past, what they've done before.
Everything. You will not do the final background check. For a year, they have to see whether your credit history is good. Are you able to manage well? Not when you could come and you're in charge of payments in the company, then you go they miss. You go they waste anyhow.
But check this. If a Nigerian is abroad, let's say they are Igbo or something, they've done something with or whatever. Everybody wants to claim, oh, our Nigeria, oh, our music, oh, our this. When it's time for the cocoa, for the right thing, you go lost. For the right thing, you go lost.
And Peter Biel said, don't think of voting for me just because I'm an Igbo
because I'm from the southeast. No.
Look at what I've done.
And the other time they look at what they've done. What are they telling you? Look at what they've done.
We are currently in a brutalized Buharism where president doesn't think he's accountable to anybody. You know they talk. So let this upcoming independence should be the last time of being in an abusive relationship democratically between Nigerians and the government. We are taking you to where this thing has penetrated down as at today.
Do you want us to play the video or should we read the words first?
So basically, a recent video came out. I will just summarize it just a little before we play
the video for yours. In case you don't watch it, it was a video that dropped yesterday, but we'll play it because some people might have not watched it.
Yes. So this recent video that came out yesterday, it has to do with a set of well-meaning Nigerians. They call them CUPP, Coalition of United Political Parties. So they don't belong to any political party, but they are there to check and balance
on INEC. When you say they go feel hold Nigeria neck.
Some videos that we did in the past, we say this INEC, we go hold them. Say may they not use themselves to the press. No knowing that during the time when this INEC was saying they are shutting that police station, they are not going to continue those things for evil. They were there using it for evil. Later they will ask the diaspora what it concerns us. So these people, they've been doing their underground investigation and they found that the role INEC has been playing in faking and producing fake INEC PVC cards, voters fraud. As I'm talking to you right now, people from Brazil, people from Ghana, people from Australia, people from I think different parts of the world, they are on our voters. They are on voters cards.
The men too are Nigerians. People, if you remember when we did video to let people know that if a Nigerian woman is marrying an outsider, she cannot even give her citizenship. So how he got name? Is a Brazilian or a Jamaican having voters registration details?
So let me before we go into the video, let me just say this. So Coop, this was yesterday at a press conference. It was addressed by their spokesperson, Ikenga Ugochinyere. He alleged that some names it uncovered from the INEC register were sourced from countries like Ghana, Cameroon, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Togo, Guinea, Gambia, Jamaica, Brazil, and New Zealand. Even Australia. New Zealand, na Nigerian citizen. New Zealand.
What is it, New Zealandian?
I don't know. It expressed concerns that such fraudulent acts could mar the credibility of 2023 general elections. This has been the fear.
Nigerians are hungry to get their PVC. Una they go carry people that don't exist. They put there for.
They even went and collected people's obituary photo. And put it on voters register cards.
People that have died.
The system of those that were the Nigerians that were trying to do their registration online. Say that the system, everything is full, everything has shut down. Why people are marching in the daytime to campaign for their candidate in the rain, in the sun?
They save money. Say people go get their PVC.
Both able and disabled people, they are marching in the face of hope and truth for a new and a positive Nigeria. No, INEC, they say no, they want to hold Nigeria down. But you see, the calamity that befalls all of us is that once your country has bad integrity,
advocating for people to go and get their PVC. full-grown man wear diapers come outside.
Stand
just
for streets.
Just for INEC to go and be giving New Zealand person PVC registration.
INEC, they change gender. They change gender, carry dead body photo, in fact, put it on voters' register card.
Let's elaborate this more. Let me read this thing so that people are even understanding what we're talking about. So over here, this is MJ. MJ is one of the ladies that broke out this information on Twitter. She's one of the victims of this INEC voters fraud. And she wrote on Twitter, she said, please, I don't know if you can help, but I just found that INEC stole my name and date of birth and put a man's picture. And I couldn't even register and get my PVC because they didn't open their sites. I found out on a tweet. They are using it to make fake voters. Please help. If you see the circle picture, that is the man that they gave her face to. In her second tweet, she posted details of her WAEC exam score. On there, you will see her name and the date of birth. She was born in 2002 and she's a female gender. She went further and posted more details of her school to show her name, just proving that she's the one that bears the name and she's a female who was born in 2002. See the man where they go give
this ancestor.
They say this man is a female born in 2002 and gave MJ's identity to this man when don't know whether he's living or is dead. MJ could not even register for the PVC completely because the INEC server shut her out. She went there physically and they told her to wait.
And the registration list that for MJ. MJ is based in Ibadan. Yes, she's from Osun State. But they find her name for Imo State.
Imo State.
Hopeless states. Hopeless states. Now they find her in one of their community there.
Why would you do this to a young girl that is about to vote for the first time in her life? Her identity. So that tomorrow when she travel abroad now, they go trace her for her to say, oh, she commit this crime, but she do this one. Why would you steal her identity?
Those of us that live in the diaspora, you know what identity theft can cost your life.
INEC went for now. She said, INEC is an evil organization. And we need to call these people out. I never finished my PVC registration yet. Here is my name with an old man's face. Who knows how many identities he has stolen? Please, guys, let's get this out. And she tagged Renew, Mo, and David Udayan. And thankfully, all these things went out on Twitter.
And they went viral.
More people have even come out to say some things have happened to them. Both people that did their voter registration online and offline. MJ was even on Injinja Media TV yesterday to share more details. You can go on Injinja Media TV and watch the video and see what INEC is doing.
When I say that this useless older generation, they are pressing the useless ones among them. They are pressing the neck of the youth. You carry Gen Z life, you put them on the stage. You say because you want your useless party to win, then you compromise the identity of a young person, of a Nigerian youth. Then some elders will come and say that Nigerian youths are not ready. On an elder one or not, they hold on our fellow useless elders accountable. We got to cost them for here.
Normally.
We got to cost them for here. Because if you live in the diaspora, anywhere you live, you know that identity theft can cost you everything. Everything. Look at this young girl. She's in school, starting her life. If she has to do,
but this would have been the first time of her voting. It's bad enough that you people shut the server on her. So she don't already take out, say, okay, I can't vote, but I will do everything to get it. I'll be into power with ginger people just to come on Twitter and see an old man's face. 2002, make una see the man, make una see. In fact, this man, if the man is even living, you know this is what's happening.
This face be like 2002 face. This opera face.
He's not the man's fault. Female gender.
They also went as far as putting on the list. You need to go and watch that in Ginger's.
Yeah.
On the voters register list.
They snapshot people's obituary pictures. They snap people's passports.
Passport photographs. They
don't even do a good job.
They say some people are born in 1900. Who is born in 1900 that is alive today? My grandpapa lived up to 116 years.
Even Elizabeth don't die.
Who is born in 1900? You are a woman. They take on man's face. They put your identity there.
Grandmother, Piki, and grandchild all the same year of birth.
Meanwhile, they say they were telling at that time when people were trying to get registration and all those things to get their PVC. What were they saying? Oh, we don't have enough staff. Useless, unscrupulous INEC. We're doing things behind the scenes. They don't open on a yash now.
Even at that one, after the community kind of fraud, they will go places that they be suffering from banditry. People are displaced. All of a sudden, they are registering more voters.
Yes.
They're registering more voters as opposed to the south or the east, where after human beings are going for registration, but they say, no, not get enough laptops. Celebrities came out and they did the youth march to make sure that people are getting their PVC registration. INEC.
If you know, say any
neck
of your family member, they work for INEC, and they are doing this rubbish and you are quiet, Nigeria will happen to you.
That's why different state governments can come out to say,
yes,
my state is APC state. Because when I don't put ghosts, Nigeria already has ghost workers. Who now they ghost voters.
Ghost voters now they don't already put compromising the electoral process. But we will not be silent. We will not be silent. Nigeria will happen to any person involved in this crime. We are going to play the video of the CUPP people that uncovered all this, all this mess. Make you hear what they happen. Useless elders.
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen of the press, fellow countrymen, we welcome you to this historic briefing after a while that we have been silent, rebuilding and strengthening the coalition. We have called you today because we have secured the documents to back up claims that we have uncovered a well-orchestrated grand compromise of the electoral register, falsification and upload of fake registration, move to nullify the use of the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS machine, complete takeover of INEC and the removal of its chairman from office, and traceable offenses of rigging the 2023 general election. The issues we shall address today go to the very foundation of the hope of our nation to hold credible, acceptable, free, and fair general elections next year. About 4 months ago, we intercepted credible intelligence about the grand design of the APC to compromise the 2023 general election and deny Nigerians their sovereign rights to freely choose their leaders. This intelligence was intercepted after the plan was shared in details to some of the APC governors and for them to play their own roles. We laid in wait, collected our hardcore evidence and proof, and today we believe that Nigerians deserve to know the kind of party that is running the affairs of our nation and the imminent threat that can destroy the 2023 general election. We are going to speak today on this compromise of the voter registration exercise, the secret court process to stop the use of BVAS for the 2023 general election, an advanced plot to cause leadership changes at the highest level of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. First of all, we commend the INEC leadership led by Professor Mahmoud Yakub and the Commission for the bold step of internal cleansing of the voter register, which they have commenced using the automated biometric identification system. However, we state that the discovery we have made goes beyond the case of double registration. It is a monumental compromise of the photo albums, and in fact, any human face they could lay their filthy hands on, including the country and including outside the country and especially Africa. They went as far as Jamaica, New Zealand, and Brazil to pick photos and names. Knowing that a day like this will come and the press will ask questions, we painstakingly and very carefully monitor these people as they had authority and approval from the highest level of political leadership. So I tell you, we have here documentary evidence to show you. We have here documentary evidence to show you that what these people have done. We shall make them available to you so that you will see for yourself. Gentlemen,
how to take one when inspiration strikes.
So we're just going to skip that.
Let us explain to you that what these people did. These machines were to be located in various government houses or other designated places in the 22 states of the APC that were involved. They had trained personnel who were able to use only one fingerprint to register hundreds of thousands of persons. They had access into the system, and this fake registration have all passed through successfully into the database. We shall now use the register in Imo State to demonstrate what we have termed the Amoma magic, as this plot was cooked from Amoma and sold to the nation. The Imo State governor, my own state, is from Omuma ward in Oru East local government area of Imo State. In 2014, Omuma ward had barely 6,500 registered voters. In recent past, Oru is being the hotbed of insurgent activities of a non-government in the state, and with high level of insecurity, many residents have relocated from their ancestral homes. However, Omuma ward, Governor Hope Uzodinma's ward, now have over 46,000 registered voters. And note that is the ward. We're talking about ward, not the local government. The ward alone now have 46 polling units. Then I want to show this to you. Give me. Can zoom your camera. This is an extract from the voter register. When you go to Oru East Omuma Central School 2, you will see names like George Shidana, a man's picture and female agenda. You will see names like Ghana Koki, a man's picture and female gender. You will see a name like Gosigo Faith, a man's picture and female gender. If you go also to Omuma Primary School, polling unit 01, you will see a name like Grifty Edem, a man with a female picture. If you go to polling unit 01, same Omuma, you see a name like Hans Bira, a woman's picture and a male gender. Then you continue also, you go to Umuhu Primary School 001, you see a man's picture, female gender, a name called Lanley Allen. We're talking of Omuma where you have names like Ichechi Adam. Then you go to the same Umuhu Primary School, you see a name Luna Elomo, a woman's picture and male gender. You see another name Makati Yoso, Japanese name. You see a female picture and a man's gender. This is how all of them is. So I will give the copies to all of you and we'll shout to Nigerians also. Now, when we went through the register, we discovered thousands of these foreigners in the register. We named such as Grifty Edem, Hins Bray, Flood Gary, Ford Scott, Ghana Stella, Hood Killer, Harin Drake, Bruty Silas, Lenny Allen, Luna Amo, Loweri Zafana, Makati Yisho, Muru Amba, Morono Lee, Maurice Dakwam, Navarro Dankwam, Tansin Kata. They are all in their thousands in Hope Uzodinma's village, Omuma ward in Imo State. We are using Omuma and Imo as a test case of what have been done to over 18 states in the country. It is, however, very instructive that it will be discovered from the data in the register that we shall make available to you that all these fake registrants, both old and young, as can be seen from their photos, all have the same date of birth, 1983, including the grandmothers there. Nigerians will also see new registrants, which are, when you go to page 4 of this, you will see people that were born in 1900, 1902, 1912, 1913, wearing hijab, yet answering village names in Omuma, in thousands. I need to remember that Omuma is Oru East in Osu, where the activities of unknown government is very high, and INEC office have been burnt. Male gender were assigned to female photos, and female gender assigned to male photos. What a shame for a party in power to be involved in this type of electoral treason. It is like that all over the states. In many polling units in Uguta, in Mbano, in Oru East, in Idato South, you will see similar things. You will see that it was passport photographs that were used to register majority of the names found in the register. In words like Obiohia is important for you to note here. There is new polling units in Obiohia where they have the health centers and the Mumebe Manumo, all are contained here. The entire new polling unit, scanned passport photos were used for the registration, including burial pictures. You will see them. They even snapped it from the frame with no shame. It wasn't even a professional work. So, in words like Obiohia, in Idatosat, in Isekenesi 1 and 2, all in Idatosat, you will find the scanning of passport photos and pictures from brochures with pre-registration was done. And all of you remember that the beavers captures the picture of the person it is registered. So how come people had access to the password and were able to upload passport photos and burial pictures and created names for them to be registered? It is like that, statewide and nationwide, in almost the 22 APC control states. It is very obvious from the register that these were not captured human faces, but photos that were captured and uploaded to the register with fake names and fake biometrics. At this juncture, it is right to ask some questions to the APC, the presidency, and security agencies. Who generated these photos and these foreign names, whose real identities are exposed when you search?
Here's a piece.
We're gonna skip the ads, but if you're watching any of our videos, don't skip our ads. Okay, let's continue.
Search them from the Google. How did the APC and their agents and those behind this monumental fraud get access to the INEC machine with which they committed this heinous crime? How did this person have access into the INEC database to be able to upload these fake identities, particularly where many of them are discovered to be in the new polling unit created by INEC? Furthermore, gentlemen, the coordinator of the illegal registration in Imo State, for instance, was a former INEC staff who was the head of the State Electoral Commission and who has now been promoted to a resident electoral commissioner nominee. She supervised the ICT team that was deployed to Imo State from the pool of centrally trained personnel by the party. Many would ask, how would this affect voting on election day, since INEC has insisted on the use of beavers as the only means of accreditation and voter authentication? This brings us to the second stage of the plan. We have now finally, before I go to that second stage, how would this affect election? If somebody can upload people from Australia, from China, from Japan, people born in 1900, 1916 into the new registration, it means that person has also devised a means to upload pre-accredited figures into the machine to rig election, returning us back to where we were in 2011. Also, we have now finally obtained a copy of a secret suit filed in the Federal High Court, Owerri. We'll give you a copy of this court process. And I want every Nigerian listening to stop whatever you're doing and listen to this. We have now finally obtained a copy of the secret suit filed in the Federal High Court, Owerri, seeking to nullify the use of the beavers machine by relying on a false claim to be made by the Nigeria Information Technology Development Agency and the Federal Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy to the courts. Our vigilance team has also discovered the second suit filed on the same matter. These copies of both suits are here in our hand. This move was created as a safer option as the alternative. A more risky option is to preload the beavers machine with accreditation figures, matching the numbers of the illegal registration and generating results in those areas. That is why you see hundreds of thousands of these fake names and registration were uploaded into the voter register. Note that this would happen in several of the new polling units. We do not have human beings in the register. They would easily upload this result. Our vigilance team has also discovered the second suit filed on the same matter. These copies of both suits are here in our hand. This move was created as a safer option as the alternative. A more risky option is to preload the beavers machine with accreditation figures, matching the numbers of the illegal registration and generating results in those areas. That is why you see hundreds of thousands of these fake names and registration were uploaded into the voter register. Note that this would happen in several of the new polling units. We do not have human beings in the register. They would easily upload these results with little or no resistance. To make this work, gentlemen, you will recall that there are ongoing agitation by the civil society against Resident Electoral Commissioner nominees who are partisan or associated with entrenched interests in the ruling party. These nominees are to make sure that this grand design goes through. All of them in the APC control states were nominated by their governors. Some are only better shielded than others. Some are only better shielded than others and have not been directly traced to the party. However, the rigging plot ensured that the party has full control of the ranks in their states and some other strategic states. Recall also that during the nomination for national commissioners of INEC, there were similar controversies, except for Mrs. Loretta Onochie, who was used as a decoy to distract the attention of Nigerians. Every other person passed through, including Professor Mohammed Sani Adam, who was severally sanctioned by the University of Jos for being a person of questionable character and who has lost the appeal of the Court of Appeal to obtain his sack from the university. The last leg of the plot is also to sack the Independent National Electoral Commission chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakub, through the court. A plot that will be accomplished where the man insists or continues as an unbiased umpire. Nigerians, this is the last bridge to protect our democracy, which must not be broken. This should be the red line that this man must not be allowed to cross. We therefore call on the civil society, development partners, election observers, the media, and indeed all men of goodwill to stand up and stand with us and defend Nigerian democracy.
We end that there. That was a lot to take in.
But it's important that we play that video. So if you did not watch it yesterday, you will see it in this live. This thing that is happening is very deep. It's not a joke.
Now, party now they control the INEC.
Yeah.
When we're shouting, oh, election, at least nice electronic.
But no political congress.
And nice electronic. They want to go and put, they want to go and add the hopeless Uzodima in his word went to go and add 40,000 ghost people to the 6,000 that was already there. That's why I can come out and say, Imo. I've been Imo.
Imo State.
Imo is APC. With the ghosts.
So, I'm not losing hope.
Of course not.
I am more confident than ever. And I anticipate that more worse things will come out.
And it's good as it's coming out
now. It's good
now.
as it's coming out.
CUPP, thank you for casting all these people.
Of course.
Thank you.
We appreciate you for your tenacity and your hard work.
For casting, campaign never starts. So.
No.
I think they will say structureless party no go.
Now they want to be using the military and be using the courts to manipulate the right of Nigerians to work and to campaign for who they
democracy
want.
When they want manage now.
They want people to be crazy for a new democracy. They want to use their brain.
Now the hunger is even there.
When you want to forget about what has happened, I need you to remember NSAS. I need you to remember NSAS, where the state governor in Lagos, he's not being held accountable.
Yeah.
Because that is the
and
state.
The president.
And the president.
And the actual political congress current party candidates.
Exactly. Where the lives of Nigerians were taken, just holding the national flag.
These lives of Nigerians, so irrespective of tribe and religion.
Exactly. But when they were shooting
at
they did not say Yoruba, come here.
Igbo, come here. Hausa, come here.
They did not say the bullet is for different people.
Or they did not say the bullet is for Christians or Muslims.
People were fighting for demanding for 5 agenda just to be treated like human beings
in their own country.
If you keep quiet in the face of injustice,
you're the worst. If you're indecisive, you're the worst.
It's going to happen to you because I have always said this and I believe it. If you are not respected in your home country, you are disrespected in the whole world.
No be Qatar deny commander-in-chief.
They deny people now.
They say stay in your house.
If you are not respected in your home country, and how are you respected in your home country? What is our HDI? The Human Development Index. We did almost at the bottom, third to last. Third to last. So what are we saying? If we keep quiet, they turn the other cheek.
Like our ancestors and the people and the current elders have done for many years. They say we should turn the other cheek for them to slap us.
We should be praying for them.
Pray for them.
Those people that we say we should be praying for demons that they should change.
Pray for who?
I don't believe in prayers.
I never use my prayer. Pray for people that are in war-torn countries.
I don't believe in prayers when they follow work.
That's crazy. Man.
If you are not actively working to curb useless behavior, then there's no point. You do yourself that you're praying. You know that it will not come to pass.
That a party can be selecting the people that we elected. INEC. Crazy. We have put the link in the comment section. We'll be here just for a couple of more minutes.
Yep.
If anybody wants to come in and say something about this topic of today, feel free to click in the link and come behind the scene and we'll add you.
It is important that you call your family members back home.
They have to secure their vote.
And they have to secure their vote.
Now, everybody that even vote, as you finish voting, you have to stand there because if you are 1,000 there and the vote is really 40,000, you know there's a problem. Is it not to use technology for good thing?
We with the common sense we are still trying to check whether our name is whether they mistakenly put common sense.
Maybe they put us as mixed gender.
I go press
with no agenda.
I go press their name because Nigerians are suffering.
Somebody called Drake. He's a Nigerian in Imo State.
His Japanese name is a Nigerian in Imo State. Even people come and tell me since when? Somebody is born in 1900.
And they're still alive.
1912.
Grandmother, grandpikin. They have the same age of.
If somebody is born in 1900,
they didn't even do the work well.
2022 minus 1900.
Even Elizabeth.
That means the person is 122. 122 years. How?
Even our
how my grandpapa died at one, my grandmother died at 160, healthy and sound. 122, and they put the same birth year for everybody. Just swapping the gender, put passport picture and all those things, random passport picture.
Obituary picture. Some of you that you have suffered to do 5 pictures of your family members that have died. They have used their obituary.
How desperate is Agbado Political Congress? How low are the followers of Ashawo Political Congress?
They don't have the decency. You don't respect the dead. Some people, when their people die, they bury them with cutlass. Now it's time for you to tell those people that you buried with cutlass
to fight.
Because this one is not even spiritual, in the physical. See what I agree about IPDC.
Because now they are using some of your ancestors that have been buried, their body to commit their information and their faces to commit fraud for a new Nigeria.
When some people they pay make people rest in peace, they don't know say they use their picture.
They don't know say Agbado Political Congress, they're going to resurrect them.
We they slap them back. Who told you the other chic help?
I not get chic when I want to.
No more chickles.
No, I have no chic to turn. I give it to you straight. As you prove say you be incompetent, intellectual water is coming for you. And these people don't understand that. What did MJ say?
Our destiny.
What did MJ say in media TV? What she was saying yesterday? She doesn't have way to call out this. She doesn't have way to cry for help. And she went to what? Twitter.
The one that Ashawo Political Congress banned for many months.
Like
Twitter that helped them to win election that time.
They want to compromise everything. These people don't understand that we are in the data age. We are in the data age.
Other countries are using technology to do good things. INEC! You they give Nigeria identity to other people.
When Nigeria go employ Deloitte now, like Deloitte when they run vote for
Deloitte they count people in Nigeria, we know say na honest votes. If Deloitte go help
all the INEC officials that were directly and indirectly involved in this thing, Nigeria will happen to you. And this is how Nigeria will happen to you. You go get money, but you not go solve your problem. You will have money, but you will not be able to solve your problem. Nobody will be able to solve your problem for this wickedness that you have done.
Nigeria is on life support. You want to Kokuma remove it.
You steal people's identity. You look at the face of a young Nigerian youth, Gen Z, that has hope to vote. Even as MJ, they did not make it. She was unable to complete the registration process because INEC blocked the system. Useless INEC then blocked the system. The guy said, I will be going out.
So
I will be going out to ginger people that have for votes.
You people close the election and the voter registration in advance to come and commit on this hard work.
Exactly.
They're going to put people who know they exist.
That is why unscrupulous individuals, some of you have them in your useless WhatsApp group. You will not call them to order. You will turn the other cheek. You will not call them to order. You will turn the other cheek. Then you will open your stinky mouth to be saying, he is not ready. We're not ready. But now the older generation, now they turn everything aside. And some of the younger generation, what did they use? If you are a millennial or a Gen Z, and they are using you to be committing all this crime, Nigeria will happen to you. You will be alive. You will be looking for
current Nigeria. The current Nigeria, not the
current Nigeria will happen to you because
under Buhari's regime,
it will happen to you. So there's no
somebody is suffering. We're not talking about tribalism. INEC they poke. There's no rest.
INEC. So this is why when the Senate said that you should extend this thing, you only extended it by 1 month
so that you can commit more.
You were locking the system. I know that they may be
so name were hanging on the
Life support. Nigeria is finished. Even medications you cannot even trust. The other day we were listening to one of the famous skit makers, Lasisi. May his mother so rest in peace. His mom was very sick for some years. For 2 years, they did not know that they had been prescribing fake medication to the mom.
That expired 2 years ago.
2 years ago. In that same Nigeria.
And that's somebody that, quote unquote, you say he has made it to, he has the money to treat his mom. But still, Nigeria, the systems are rotting. Rotting.
Now we they scoop out the nonsense the nonsense so we say they won't press our neck side. We go use intellectual water to finish them. Call your family members, tell them, say make them go verify. You yourself go and look for that list and go and verify whether your name on your face
is on that place.
So you go ahead and later they will say the night. Pandemic talk say the satellite has expired since 2018. The satellite has expired in 28. Oh, Nigeria, this, we're trying. They are using Nigerians' life. They are playing with it. Our life is not, Nigerian life is not worth anything. It's not worth anything to these vultures.
Somebody has said it on Twitter, and I want you to say on Twitter that after a house or something, this thing is cows. Cows.
Nigerian life don't worth anything. Vultures. That is why anywhere you go, they treat you anyhow. You are inferior wherever you go. Because why? In your home country, you are not treated like a human being. Check this out. How your esteem won't rise. Many of you are suffering from today. People that are not supposed to be jackpotting their today. One chance. Many people are victims of one chance. And all the evil that is going on. Those of now when they quiet in the face of atrocity and doom, you are accomplice to this thing. The only solution is to speak up, call out this thing, because there are people who are also working on ground to make good people are working on ground to make sure that
so we have to amplify that voice. We have to amplify that voice
to make sure things don't come to pass. Vultures, when they eat meat will not belong to them. When they see the lion coming out, they fly. And the vultures that God created helps the environment.
Nigerian vultures know they
help the environment, but these humanistic Nigerian vultures of iniquity and doom in the persons of INEC and all other political united people, they are there to destroy. So you say that because it's your tribe. Your tribe killed them. You say that because of your tribe, now you go vote. Nigeria, the current Nigeria will happen to you. The current Nigeria will happen to
some
you.
People will even cast their tribe because of their own selfish reason.
Those of you that are selling yourself for how much?
Oh, if the Igbos want to rule, they have to go and appease the North. That's what the
I heard somebody say
for their own country.
Saying that rubbish.
Now, hopeless talk that one too. Hopeless
saying that rubbish for a Nigeria
for a country that all of us use one passport.
They are Peter Obi and the Obi that they are trying to stitch.
Even on the passport, they don't put your tribe on the passport.
No.
Show you how.
If they can do this thing, imagine what they can do to passports.
Yeah.
When you go and try to renew your passports. That's not somebody will tell you that just give me your passport photograph. I can take it to immigration and it will just happen.
I better read this prayer. Will not be prayer, this statement. So you get
now, as you see our face go, any party that you are supporting for the 2023 incoming Nigerian election,
including undecided,
may your and those undecided, may your children, children of your future, and yourself,
your future.
If you are already grown up, may you continue to grow up in the character of the presidential candidate.
You will look like your presidential candidate.
You will look like your presidential candidate in health, in physical abilities or disabilities.
In access to America, because not your presidential candidate speak of America.
Oh yeah. In character.
In everything.
You will look like your life will be like the presidential candidate.
This is that presidential candidate.
We are Obi Dati.
Handsome.
We are Obi Dati.
I know that my future is bright and beautiful.
I know that it is verifiable based on their past results.
Facts.
I know that it is possible.
It's possible.
I know that these are people who have lived in the diaspora. They have schooled in the diaspora. They understand the pains that you that is living in diaspora is going through.
It's going to be a useful future.
I know that these are the leaders that believe that it is possible to take back our country together if we do not fall victim to tribalism and religiosity.
Facts, man. Facts.
I remember listening to you. Nigeria is pregnant. Nigeria get belle. Who you want? Which hospital now you want make this one commenter? Which hospital now you want make it commenter? I remember listening to one of Peter Obi's interview. He was saying that politicians, they use religion and tribalism to divide the masses. I need you people to start thinking critically. Forget about the age of the person who is talking. Ask the questions. Ask your candidates the question. So, as far as we are concerned, this movement is beyond Peter Obi. If Nigeria has to exist, even for those people that are saying Nigeria should divide,
have to take back Nigeria.
Nigeria should divide.
If you want Nigeria to divide, don't you need people that will actually come to the table to talk to you, to discuss with you? If you want Nigeria to
Maka, you let's come. We played that video here. She's asking, I just joined.
Yes, we played. That was the first video we played.
Yes, Amaka, you have to watch from the beginning.
We played the video. Yeah, saying that he's not
he's not a bastard.
A bastard. Omale.
And I quote, those are the things he said about himself. So many other people that are voting for you.
You see, thank you for the good work. Says everybody that she knows Nigeria has their PVC.
I thank you,
Unem. Tired. Yes,
because you're among the first person to come back on this platform to say
that
you
implemented what we suggested.
Exactly.
Or about no remittance, no PVC, no remittance, and it's working for you. We are all accountable.
Yes,
we must be. These people have got away with so much shit, man. Why? Why? It's very crazy. It's very crazy.
You won't get away with it. And those of you that your parents are the ones perpetrating this crime. And you don't want to call your parents to order.
Call them out.
You join your parents to they shop the future of Nigeria. They consume the future of Nigeria. Nigeria, the correct Nigeria will happen to you.
Normally.
Even if you live long, it will continue to happen to you. Which means that you will have your wealth, but you will suffer. For the pains that you are causing. There are many people that are out of school. There are many people that are
over 6 months.
There are people that are victims of kidnapping, victims of rape, of every
railway people. Not be everybody they don't release.
Not be everybody.
Are we not talking about Chibok girls till today?
Not be everybody.
People that are suffering from entitled cause, some youth that are displaced. They cannot come back to their country.
If you lack empathy, have sympathy. If you lack empathy, have sympathy. If you are in any group and you are not speaking truth to power, you are useless.
A waste now. What did the chief for Dr. Kadibo say? You are a waste.
You are a liability to mankind.
That's what you are.
You are a liability to mankind.
Anyway, so we put the link there once. I don't think anybody's coming in, but this is all we have to say.
You know that we don't usually end the live show without item 7.
Yes.
So if you know that you are living in Canada, in the GTA area of Ontario province, and you want verifiable, authentic Nigerian meals, head straight to your Militias and place your order. The ad is going to run now.
Let's eat, then we'll come back and do our rounding.
We must have 87 now.
Yes, it's still the summertime. Your common sense sisters still.
We're outside.
We're outside. We're still outside, but we said we'll be gone for a long time, but we're still outside. Okay.
Welcome to Yo-Yomi Alicious, the best Nigerian online food service in Toronto, Canada. We deliver to Toronto, Concord, downtown Toronto, Etobicoke, North York, Thornhill, Vaughan, Woodbridge, Mississauga and Scarborough. Order now at yoyomialicious.com. A unique taste of Nigeria. Follow us on Instagram at yoyomialicious. Like and share this video. Nigeria to the world.
I hope you've
Hey, Mary,
where the attention us for this YouTube with all the soup. Mary, you are owing us one pot of oha soup.
Mary, that oha soup that you prepared on your YouTube
last
channel.
month.
When you go zoom your oha soup,
they zoom all the meat.
They zoom all
the meat. That's what they watch out for night.
swallow.
That's how we dey shop.
That's how we dey shop the soup from screen.
We dey shop am.
Mary.
They shop am.
Mary.
But it's okay.
It's okay. I know some people
don't
talk now. Who know now? Mary go drop another better food now.
That's so Mary
for our
do
YouTube
now.
channel.
Let's go. They hungry. Mary go just drop
food.
Anyhow.
Just drop
big fish. Well, we are getting carried away.
This
will not go distract us.
Mary, this Winnipeg, we are coming to this Winnipeg soon.
We full force.
And when we go call this Winnipeg, I don't want you to say the fish.
Prepare.
Mary, I don't want you. Put Mary.
When we go land Manitoba.
Put Mary name for them.
When we go land Manitoba, I don't want you to say Ashwale.
The fish.
Or Halif never come from Nigeria. I don't want you here.
Mary, I don't want you to say Ashwale. The fish just get belay. Never come.
I don't want you. I be the fish pregnant. Not be kid.
Or say the fish just born when the fish never grow.
I know one year.
All those heavy fish.
Now least we go say give Mary.
Ahead of time, Mary not say.
And make your man we go help remind you. Make not say you forget say commonsensesisters come this year.
Yes. So Mary, when we go come down with the plan, no one here say fish not fit swim for snow. Let me not capture.
Yeah, we not go with for snow. That one a trap. If you we no go for snow. Because now minus
40 degrees.
Mary, no. Mary say Mary, we are focused, but we are coming for that hustle.
We don't end now. The show don't end.
So thank you everybody for joining us live. Everybody that joined us live. Thank you so much for the engaging comments. We've missed yours and we're fully back here. We'll be here again next Saturday.
Make sure that you pay attention to the community tab.
Yes, community tab. Make sure you like, you share, subscribe, share good news. Every day on this channel. This channel is heavily obedient. Like I said last week, my new name is Obiana.
And I just
Obisi is Yo-Yo's nickname.
Yeah.
My name is Ella Obiana, one of the Common Sense Sisters.
I'm Yo-Yo. I'm Yo-Yo Busy, one of the Common Sense Sisters.
We are heavily, patriotically, consumingly obedient,
verifiably and objectively,
taking the country from consumption to production with our principles. We have met Peter Obi.
We have met
him. Man.
We have experienced him, and we are here to tell you that what you see on screen
is as you get.
Is as you get in person.
Peter Obi, we carry him on our head like the tanker.
He is one and the same everywhere you go.
Make us proud.
Everywhere.
So please, wherever you are, you spread the gospel of obedience. You carry Peter Obi on your head. You eat Peter Obi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have a balanced obedient diet. If you like, can't be having disobedient diet. That's
if you like. They chop agbado. You are on your own, and as I always say,
yes,
there are only two things that can happen in 2023.
Thank you, Amaka.
It's either Peter Obi happen to you.
Thanks, Fali's food hunt.
Or Nigeria, present in Nigeria happen to you. If Peter Obi happen to you, you are safe. If the present day Nigeria happen to you, we're already at the bottom.
If the present day Nigeria happen to them, this now how. Wait, make a look for that video. I prepared video. Hey, this is how we'll be looking at them. If present day Nigeria should happen to them.
Choose your struggle.
That's not be how our president they laugh, but the video is funny.
Why you take them? Choose your struggle and choose wisely.
Yes.
Where you see evil, please don't turn the other cheek.
Yes.
Speak
on
up.
Serious notes.
Act. So that you can encourage the people on ground. There are Nigerians on ground that are hungry for change. There's a lot of rallies going on in each state, and updates will be coming on the channel every day.
The rally is so big that some people in Lagos are trying to stop the Lagos obedient rally. But that's a topic for another day.
Anyways,
thank you all so much for joining into the show today. We really appreciate everybody.
And until we see you next time,
may common sense never depart.
And if it should depart from you,
come back and watch this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you all next week live again. Bye everybody.